very warm welcome to Smell the Coffee. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. We are choosing ourselves, choosing to make ourselves happier and those that we love happy. My name is Aina Raizakoya and today I'm rolling with Glenora Shipura. She is here live and in color blue. Hi,
I
girl.
know, right? Babe, I've not been with you in a minute, man.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
Yeah, we've not worked together in a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we are here now. Let's get it. Let's make this a fantastic episode, starting with an icebreaker. Since we have not worked together in a long time, you know,
Yes.
we must break the ice, Swabo. So if you had like, if a genie gave you an opportunity to make 3 wishes, what would you wish for? And these things are going to materialize immediately. What would you want?
I think the first one would be unlimited supply of money. Like
Yes.
unlimited. My bank account
Sure.
never goes empty.
Sure.
Yes, there's always like maybe a 10 million. Always.
I would want, that is also my number one.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Second one, that's a hard one. Okay, well, career, you know, the career
I
must
must
bloom.
thrive.
Yes, yeah, the careers. Yeah, and the third one.
Hollywood for you, since you like acting so
Yes,
much.
Hollywood, the fame, the red
Showbiz.
carpets. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Wow, third one. That's a hard one now. I would choose for, I guess, for the people that I love to not pass away till I pass away.
That is
Is it
actually
a
my
selfish one?
biggest prayer.
Is it a selfish one? Yeah.
That's one of it's. I don't think it's selfish because also that's one of my biggest prayer. I always say to God, let me die first before the people that I love, because I don't want to be mourning my loved ones. And just this weekend, I buried my uncle, and I was just like, is this prayer not catching? What's going on?
Yes, I've been saying. Yeah,
But
I hear.
I think it's valid because
Mhm.
that grieving process of someone that you love is not giving. It's you don't want to go through that. It's one of the most difficult things a human being can ever go through. But for me, I would wish for money, 8 million, definitely. I would also want to be immortal. I don't want to die. What am I dying for? Yeah, let me live, but let me also not get old. Yeah, live and not get old. I must be young forever and live forever.
The fountain of youth.
Yes.
I actually should have wished for that one.
Third, health, bruh.
Ah,
I don't want to ever go to the hospital, be sick. No, bruh. Health.
You're just healthy all the
I
way.
want to be
People are here having flu, what. No.
These COVID vibes.
It passes you by. I like
those
that.
are the 3 things that I
like
would
that.
wish
I
for.
like that.
Please
I like
do
that.
engage us in the comment section. What would you wish for? 3 things. We'll be right back.
You guys- Well, it isn't Smell the Coffee if we don't bring them some juicy, bizarre, or just sometimes just hot gossip. Now, in our first story, Emilia Clarke's brother was on set while she filmed Game of Thrones love scene with Kit Harington. Now, Emilia Clarke rose to international stardom when she played Daenerys Targaryen on HBO's hit series Game of Thrones. The platinum blonde-haired beauty won herself legions of fans thanks to her courage, spirited personality, and 3 ferocious dragons. Now, fans were also immersed in her romance with Jon Snow, played by Kit Harington, who Daenerys got together with in the show's final 2 seasons. Now, the two actors recently reunited at the Superhero Comic-Con and Car Show in San Antonio, Texas, where they reminisced about their time on Game of Thrones for a panel discussion. For most of the series run, the two filmed in separate countries, with Clark usually off in sunnier climates like Malta and Morocco, while Harrington was up in Iceland. However, once they came together, things got a lot warmer for both of them, if you catch my drift. Now, these saucy scenes had some extra details that are awkward enough to make your blood run cold. That detail being that Clark's brother was on set the day she and Harrington filmed their first sex scene. The 36-year-old actor said, "I do remember the day, our sex scene day, and my brother was there. My brother was in the camera department and he was on set that day." A bit of a mood killer, right? She said. Now, Clark seemed to realize how awkward the situation was. She continued, "It was literally like, mate, you've got to get him out of here. He's not allowed to be here."
I mean, you're an actress, get over it. Your brother was gonna see you in the sex scene either way on TV. So same difference. He saw you on set. He was gonna see you on TV. What's the chat?
No, I mean, as an actor, I can understand how hard it is. First of all, this was one of her big major roles. She actually, Game of Thrones was her break.
Her breakthrough.
Her big break, yeah. So, and then you're doing this, you know, love scenes are very hard to film in any case. They're not like as what we think they are. Because you'll be making out with the guy, whatever, and then the director
but
goes,
so what?
"Cut!"
Your
and
family is still gonna see this.
No, but my
when
point
the
is the
show
making
premieres.
is so hard. I would not want there to be awkward energy. I cannot have my brother watching me doing this. And you know how Game of Thrones was so, you know, raw? Like, we would literally see nudity in
I just
in the
don't
shows.
care for it. I don't think it's...
Serious?
No.
No, she asked for him to leave the room.
And then he left.
Yeah, he left.
But what's the point? He is still gonna watch Game
Yeah,
of
but you're not
Thrones.
going to watch him doing it in the moment.
It's not like they really do it in the moment,
I
but
know.
it's not actual sex that they are having. It's they have cushions and they have other
Would you let your
preventative
brother watch you
measures.
kiss someone?
I don't care. No, my brother, if I'm an actress, my brother is still gonna see me kissing this person elsewhere. So
I know, right?
No.
No, it's awkward. It's really, really awkward. Trust
it's
me.
not awkward.
Because you have to be in
when
character,
you get
and now you're
married,
thinking, "Oh my word, my brother is in the room watching me do this." So you are already not even in character because you're thinking about, "Oh, what is he thinking? Oh my word, I hope I'm not." You know what I'm saying?
Why are people shying away from sex? Your brother is having sex, you are having sex, whether you're acting or not. Sex is not like a taboo topic. This is something that we live with. This is something that is happening in our society.
We're all having sex. Stop pretending.
Why are you shying away from this sex thing?
Stop pretending that you're not having sex.
Yeah, like, come on, let's grow up. Let's know. Come
some
on,
of us
guys.
would like to pretend.
No, pretend for what?
It's not happening. I've never been there.
Nah, fam. No.
My brother will not be happy.
Sex education. Emancipate yourself. Colleagues, come on. Come on, let's move on. Going to our next story. Elon Musk continues to lash out at Mark Zuckerberg as Meta Twitter clone Thread closes on 100 million users. Since the new platform launched last week, Musk has been highly critical of Threads, Instagram's newest companion app and a direct competitor to Twitter. In the past few days, the Tesla CEO and owner of social media site has gone after Threads features and even filed a lawsuit accusing Meta of poaching ex-Twitter employees to create the copycat app. But on Sunday, the attack was a simpler one. Zuck is a cuck. Musk tweeted under a screenshot of a Threads exchange between Zuckerberg and the account for fast food joint Wendy's, referencing a sexual fetish in which someone enjoys watching their partner fornicate with someone else. In the latest attack from the billionaire, who has spent the past week criticizing Mark's personal history and the concept behind Threads, Musk even at one point challenged his rival to a mixed martial arts match. On Saturday, he just called Threads. He called Threads just an Instagram minus pics, which makes no sense given the thirst pics are the main reason people use that app. Now that is Mark, not Mark, Elon saying to Mark.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Elon is naughty, hey?
I personally enjoy Elon's rants on Twitter. I think he has a dark humor. Like, you need to... It's like Trevor Noah's jokes, but like maybe Trevor is polite.
Yeah.
You need to really understand what's happening for you to catch the drift. If you are not...
It's not a direct joke.
Yeah, it's not, you need to be smart to understand this guy is actually shading me or this guy is actually talking a lot of nonsense. But I enjoy his tweets. But I don't understand why he's beefing Mark. I mean, if you are richer than Mark, go create an Instagram 2.2 also. Yeah, give him direct competition also. Why are you here shading the guy now?
Yeah, and also all of a sudden, so after he acquired Twitter, all of a sudden he has beef with, because now there's that competition because he's social media.
But Threads is doing so well. I'm surprised. Maybe I should join Threads today.
Threads is Elon Musk.
No, Threads is a new app, is a new social media site, like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and TikTok. But now Threads is like a copycat of Twitter. But it is linked to Instagram. So your Instagram followers...
to Meta?
Yes, it belongs to Meta. So from your Instagram, you can create threads, and the people who follow you on Instagram can connect with you or follow you. I don't really know what the difference is on Threads.
Wow.
So basically on Threads, you are tweeting, but now it's just called Threads.
So now you are removing Twitter now from the equation.
Basically,
they are removing Twitter from the equation.
Yeah.
I see. No, what Facebook is doing is also... Meta, technically. What they're doing is also shady. It's also shady.
But like, aren't all other social media sites a copycat of each other?
Of something. But then there is some protection rights around some things.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go start up something and say app face, whatever, and it's just literally Facebook.
Yeah. I'm excited to,
try it out?
Not try it out. I don't know. I think like at this age, I don't need to be on one more social media site.
How many are you on TikTok? How many are you on?
I'm on TikTok. I am on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Yeah. I'm on Snapchat.
Whoa.
Like, I don't need one more.
Whoa. Those are 5. How are you juggling all of them?
That's why I don't need to be on one more thing, because like, I don't have time to be on social media. As the older I get, I'm also reluctant to being on social media. I don't want to spend time on social media anymore. I just don't care for it. I am mostly active on Twitter and Instagram, but even on my WhatsApp, I'm like, I'm hardly there. Telegram is, I don't need one more thing. It's a lot.
I hear you. I'm not as active on social media as everyone here, I guess.
Everyone here?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially you, the queen, Aina Riza Koya. You're posting some fire pictures.
That's why I don't need to be on one more thing anymore.
Well, go check out Thread and tell me if it's nice.
I want to. I'm still thinking about it, actually. Should I not? But now I'm seeing there's 100 million users already. I don't want to go there and like start from the bottom when other people already have 100,000 followers. Now me, I'm just starting with 15. So maybe I should join now when it's still fresh.
It's still early. Yeah. Well, wrapping up our stories, and I think this is a bit tragic to a degree. When Aretha Franklin died from pancreatic cancer in August 2018, it was thought that she had left behind no will for an estate worth millions. Now, but months later, handwritten wills were found in a cabinet and under a sofa cushion at her home in suburban Detroit, Michigan. A jury will now determine which of the two documents should be ruled as the Queen of Soul's valid last testament. The trial began on Monday, and and is expected to last less than a week. Now, a 6-person jury at the Oakland County Probate Court will hear from witnesses, including the Franklin children, her niece Sabrina Owens, and a handwriting expert. An 18-time Grammy Award winner, Franklin recorded dozens of chart-topping songs and was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But the singer, known for hits like Think, I Say a Little Prayer, and Respect, was intensely private about her finances. And when she died at age 76, the absence of a will meant her assets, including homes, cars, furs, and jewelry, were to be equally split among her 4 sons. But 9 months on from her death, wills were discovered at her home. One son is arguing that the papers dated June 2010 and found inside a locked cabinet are the real will. 2 other sons say a will dated March 2014 and found in a spiral notebook under a sofa cushions should take precedence. Now, Theodore White II, Franklin's 3rd child from her brief marriage to her former manager, argues that the notarized 11-page document from 2010 is a valid will. That version lists him as a co-executor or personal representative of the estate, along with Miss Owens, the niece. It also calls for Keekalf and Edward Franklin, the singer's 2nd and 4th sons, to take business classes and get a certificate or a degree if they wish to benefit from the estate. Now, meanwhile, Keekalf and Edward argue that the 2014 version is their mother's primary will. Keekalf replaces his brother as co-executor in the 4-page document. He and his grandchildren will also inherit his mother's $1.2 million gated mansion, a home described by Edward's attorney as the crown jewel. Now, this is so sad that this is what her memory is being tainted with. The fight for her assets, you know, and it's from the son, so it's a little bit sad.
So why are they 2 wills? It's so
she wrote one in 2010 where she named one son as the person who's going to co-run her estate.
And then she changed her mind. Then she
said the other ones will only be allowed in the business if they get business certificates. And then after, in 2014, 4 years later, she named one of the other sons as the co-runner of the estate. So yeah, so there's now these 2 versions of the will.
And now the person, the owner of the assets, is dead. So now
we don't know which one. And it was not legally
correct.
ever, like she didn't go register it legally. So they're just working with her handwritten wills. So yeah, that's so sad.
It's complicated, and this just brings, like, I think we need to stretch the importance of just having a will.
Yes.
Like, go get a legal document so that your assets don't end up, you know, just disappearing. They don't end up being misused or you don't create, you know, unnecessary beef amongst family members, because people are gonna want your things, and rightfully so, because if I am your child, I must equally benefit, you understand?
Yeah, but before these 2 wills were found, they were all going to so this is what happens, and I know this personally from my own personal relationship with this kind of thing. So what happens is, if there's no will, everything will be split equally amongst the beneficiaries. I would rather opt for that than fighting to be the one who gets to sort of be the one in power or rule. You know, I feel like that's the more fair argument than fighting for, I want to be the one who's in charge.
Yeah,
yes.
It's an interesting conversation. Let us know in the comments, what would you do? Would you rather just leave everything as it is and let your family members vent for yourself after you've left this earth? Or would you have a will? Let us know. And after the break, after the break, I want to say Yolanda Nell talks to Victoria Erasmus of Nova Research. Have a look.
Chatta biki ball, 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 chatta biki ball. Lekker boys en die poppe daar in Nam. Een van my favorite lande in die hele wêreld, want julle die beste mense. Ek kom vir julle kuier. Dis 'n World Cup build-up. Ek het nou nie hierdie detail hierso. 20 Julie. Okay. Chat 'n bietjie bol live. Alright. Dis ek, Porrie, ons almal weet hy's 'n miljoen mense. Nick Mallet, die strydste shooter en seker die slimste rugby kommentator in die hele goedjies. En JP Kotse, ou JP Kotse, hy gaan vir ons so tussen 'n musiekie maak en ek 'n taal slaan. Boys, dit gaan fun wees. Julle weet hoe werk ons sê ding soos hy is, soos julle hom moet hoor. Soos wat ons almal dit ken. Karida. Soos wat ons almal hom ken. Daar om die braaie en die goed. Chat ons bietjie rugby in hierdie build-up tot die World Cup. Dis R300 per persoon 'n kaartjie. Dis by e-ticket, op die kaartjies op die link by e-ticket. Julle kan gaan kyk by my op die Radio Raps page op Instagram en op Facebook. Is dit daarso, dis by die Windhoek Country Club. Het ek nou alles nie gelees. Baie dankie aan die borg ook. Kase Lager, die Republikein en dan King Price Namibia, want prys maak saak. Kry asseblief jou kaartjie. Ons het laas ook die issue gehad toe ek die stand-up daar gedoen het en met die vorige chatballs, dan kom almal op nommer 99.99 en dan is dit vol. En dan is almal vir my in en daar's chirpies. Asseblief. Sien julle in Nam, ons sien verskriklik uit. Afvat hy.
Hello, I'm Pat Savitson from the Women at Work Training Center, and this is our Project Butternut initiative, which we're working together with Capricorn Foundation, who've sponsored this training course, and with Leader Foundation, who've provided the butternuts. And the object of the course is to teach the ladies how to preserve butternuts and to make different items with it, different food products. So we've done freezing, we've made puree, we're busy making jam right now, and we've also started the pickling process. There are 12 ladies from different projects, and they've all received butternuts, and they now have to learn how to preserve the butternuts because they need to use them later on in the year for their soup kitchens and their projects where they are feeding people. Capricorn donation has helped us in that we've had to buy extra ingredients like sugar and vinegar, spices, the bags for packing, the bottling, and their donation has gone towards assisting us in buying these products. So the butternuts, the ladies have received more butternuts than they can use in one session for their cooking. So when they preserve them, they will have butternut for the rest of the year or for the next few months that they can use, so that we're not wasting food. Women at Work is a training center where we train ladies or young people who haven't finished their schooling. We train them in home economics. In the old days we used to call it, now we call it hospitality. They learn cleaning and cooking and laundry and also life skills. It's an 8-week course. There are 6 weeks with us and 2 weeks they go back to a hotel or a guest house and they do practical work there. And then when they finish their course, we help them to find employment.
My name is Arena and I'm from Arena Niao and I'm from Riabo. Yes, I'm here today at the Butternut project. And here at Women at Work, and they train us how to make much better use of the butternut that was sponsored to us. We learned the first thing that we learned today was to soak the butternut. We are not yet finished with that one, but we learn how to make, to freeze butternut. You know, we cannot stand freeze things actually, but it's nice to learn how to freeze it and to keep it fresh. And now at this stage we do puree, butternut puree. You know, we bake the butternut with mince and everything in, but we just bake it and make puree. So that is also nice. And then we are busy now at this stage we are making cheese. So that's very interesting because it's the first time I hear about butternut cheese. That's it. And it's nice to be here, actually.
Hi everyone. We are here in Project Butternut. We are learning a lot, like how to preserve a butternut in so many different ways. So that, for example, it's like you would have a time to prepare them for the future when you don't have.
Thank you for spending time with us and smelling the coffee with us, going through some bizarre, odd, and a bit sad stories with us. Yeah. From me, Glenn Rashipura and Aina Riser Koyo. Until next time. Adios.